Hi, I'm Brooke Crawford. This week I decided to read a real life lesson, and this is my book review. A Real Life Lesson was written by Noelle Guiraud Potter. Potter and her husband are well-known karate and martial arts teachers in Los Angeles, California. Many of Potter's books, including A Real Life Lesson, contain karate as an outlet for children. Potter began writing the stories of martial and art for her two sons. Most of her stories are based on children who are victims of bullying. The picture on the left is the cover of A Real Life Lesson, and the picture on the right is Noelle Guiraud Potter teaching one of her karate classes. The plot summary: A Real Life Lesson is a children's book that addresses the critical issue of disability. A Real Life Lesson is about two young children, Marshall and Tate. Marshall is at the park playing with his family when he notices Tate watching him from a distance. Tate is a young girl who is wheelchair-bound after she is dared by friends to dive off of a dock. This accident causes a lot of anger within Tate. Marshall kindly goes to Tate to invite her to play with his friends and family. Tate, however, is hesitant because she is afraid of being bullied because of her disability. Marshall even invites Tate to his family's karate studio for lessons. His mother explains to Tate that they have a special class for children just like her, where they can achieve their dreams of becoming a black belt too. Soon, Tate and Marshall spark a friendship that brings Tate out of the dark place she was in. My critical analysis of this story. I was first drawn to read this story because of the front cover. The cover of the book contains the image of a young girl in a wheelchair who is watching other children her age play basketball. However, it was the look on the young girl's face that made me want to find out more. In my opinion, she had a surprised look upon her face. Throughout the reading, it was easy to see that the young girl, Tate, was having a difficult time with her new disability. She spoke to Marshall with comments such as, "You think I need pity because I'm in a wheelchair?" And, "Are you going to tease me and ask me if it is a four-wheel or a two-wheel drive?" These comments make it clear to the reader that Tate has been bullied about her condition. In my opinion, this part of the story can be very important to discuss with students. The book does a great job at explaining how Tate feels when she is bullied by others. I believe that this will help students understand that bullying has drastic effects on others. One thing that I did not enjoy about this book is that it explains how Tate lost her ability to walk. Tate was dared by friends to jump off of a dock, and she hit the bottom head first. The book even says, "My friends got a good laugh, but I got a wheelchair." In my opinion, this material is too heavy for the age group that is targeted with this book. My favorite part of the story is when Marshall and his family invite Tate to their karate studio after she mentions her old dreams of becoming a black belt. Marshall's mother explains to Tate that they have many other students who have special needs in their classes. Marshall and his family made Tate feel welcomed and created a sense of normalcy in her life. This is something that should be shared with students who do not have disabilities. It should be our first priority as teachers to encourage our students to help create normalcy within our disabled students' lives. Instructional connections. The video to the right can be used to show students an example of a special needs karate class that was discussed in the book. This video will help make connections to what the students have already heard by reading the book. I also think that it will give the students some insight on different disabilities that people might have, and it does a really good job of showing other people that are their age that have disabilities. The next bullet is a website that includes tips on how to teach children about wheelchairs. And this website could be used to plan lessons and create activities for students to learn about others with disabilities. The next bullet is a website that includes grade-specific lessons on teaching tolerance of disabilities. And this website can be used to help teachers teach tolerance of specific disabilities. It also gives grade-appropriate ideas on how to teach these subjects. And I particularly liked this website because it had lessons that were grade-specific, and it also had lessons that were disability-specific for each grade. So if you did have a student in your class that had a specific disability, you could find a lesson that would fit in with your class to teach your children about that disability. And here is my reference for a real life lesson. Thank you.